In this tutorial, you're going to learn how to do the boxed block stitch. It's actually very, very simple. There's two lines basically to this project. There's the line that creates the gaps, and then there's the line that creates the box looking shapes. So basically every time you go in one direction, you have a nice holiday putting all the blocks in, and then the other one is a little more labor intensive, but overall balances very well. I found this project to go really quick. You can also try to attempt to change your colors, but you'll have to be kind of tricky and try to be inventive on hiding your stragglers when it comes to changing the colors at the end. And you can't just carry a color, because if you go this way with black then change the red, the black is still sitting over here, so you wouldn't be able to do it here. So you will have to cut your strings, and this is how you do the boxed block stitch. Hello, my name is Michael Selleck, and I'm the creator of Mikey's Mail. Together with my friends at All Free Crochet, we'd like to present the boxed block stitch. So we're going to start off with our slip stitch, as always, slip knot, and we're just going to put it onto your hook. In today's tutorial, I'm using the Bernat 4-ply Super Value yarn. I'm using a size J wooden hook. Now with this particular pattern, we have to concentrate on actual having the stitches right, counting up with each other. So the actual stitch count is 5. So no matter what you do, keep it in groups of 5. So this is already considered 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So instead of getting your calculator and calculating how big that you're going to want it, just determine, is it big enough? If it's not, continue along. So just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Make a decision, yes or no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is also called stitch counts as well. So let's go one more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So determine that at the end, when you get to the end, you have to add on 2 extra stitches. So let's add on 2 extras, so 1 and 2. So no matter what distance you went along, keep it in groups of 5, then add 2 at the final. So when we look carefully at this, here we actually have a chaining up and then a treble, 2 trebles, 2 trebles, 2 trebles. So it's actually double crochet. So what we need to do then is on here, we have to skip the first 3 stitches, and then we go into the fourth. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and what we're going to do is double crochet. So just grab the material going into the fourth only. Pull through 2 and 2. So then the chain there that we added, and this double crochet is the 2, just like I said that it would be. So now we chain 3, so 1, 2, 3, we're creating this gap, and so then we go back to the chain and then we skip to the fourth one. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So just double crochet, so grab the material going into the fourth. So we're going to continue to do that all the way to the end. So let's just do, so we actually have to put another one side by side. So grab the material, go into the next stitch on the chain, put another double crochet in, and then chain your 3 again. So 1, 2, and 3, and then go on to the bottom, 1, 2, 3, and 4, go into the fourth one for a double crochet. And then we'll just double crochet that. So continue along. What we'll do is I'll skip along to the actual end of the project, the end of the line, and then we'll show you how to finish the line and then carry on to the next. So continue along. So I'm coming up to the end, and you know what? I might have miscounted or something along the way, and this is pretty normal for crochet. So if you didn't not get it perfect, this is actually great for you, because what I'm going to show you is a little trick that I would do. And so I'm good at what I do, but sometimes you do make mistakes, especially if you're distracted. So just put in your 1 as you normally would, and then just slip another one into there to always equal your 2. So this is your starting chain, so it's not always easy to get it right the first time, but you can add it in there, and then voila, it shouldn't make too much of a difference. And let's carry on with your next part of this. So what we're going to do is just turn the project, just like so. And so this is going to happen every time you turn this project. Do you see how the gaps line up with each other and the boxes line up with each other? It's going to be the exact same. So every time you turn, this is exactly what you're going to do. You're going to chain up 3, so 1, 2, and 3, and then you're just going to double crochet 5 times into this gap itself. Okay, so you got your 5, and then all of a sudden what you got to just do, and this is the hard part about it, you just jump over this middle section and just go another 5 into the very next one. So it causes, as you can see, it kind of pulls it together in between, and that's why. So that was 1, so we just want to put another 4 in there. So 2, 3, 4, and 5. So just continue to do that all across the line. Just every time you get to the next, getting your 5, just jump to the next gap and put another 5. And then I'll catch up at the end of the line, and then we'll show you how to turn again and continue along with this project. So we just finished the 5 on the very last one, but we're not quite done yet. What we have to make sure is that we have to add on an extra. So what we've got to just do is just double crochet into the final chain that you saw there, and where we chained up, just double crochet in. Do not go into the gap. Okay, that's the biggest mistake. Don't go into the gap, go into the actual stitch. If you go into the gap, you'll pull the material apart and it will look very obvious. So there you go, there's your next line. So all you need to do to go to the next line is just turn it again, and now we're going to create the gaps again. So to create the gaps, we're just going to chain up 3. So 1, 2, and 3. So that counts as one of the double crochets, just like it did down here. And now we're just going to double crochet into the very next stitch available on the line. And now what we're going to do is chain 3. So 1, 2, and 3. And this is the easy part about it now. Now that you've got it established, do you see how these two are pulling together just like so? You're going to put 2 double crochets in. One is going to be on the very last one of this particular box set. So it's 1 double crochet. And the other one, right side by side, is going to be on the first one of the very next one. And then in between each one gets 3. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and so then again, it's the last one of this box set gets the 1 double crochet, and then the first one of the next box set gets the next one, and then we jump again. So continue that to the rest of the line, and then we'll catch it back up at the end. So at the end of the line, what we're going to do is you got to put in your 2 as you like you did. So 1 is going to be in the last of this box set, and the second one will be right into the chain up that you did. And make sure you go into the chain stitch, not the actual gap that is in between, like there. It makes a huge difference. People really have no idea on the difference that makes. So now you got your 2 in, and now you basically turn again and chain up your 3. So 1, 2, and 3, and now you want to just jump in and start putting your 5 in. So basically that was the box block stitch. Very, very simple idea, very quick. And in one of the lines it's a holiday, and the other one, like this one, it's more labor intensive. But overall a very quick project if you're looking to do something quick, simple, and yet still looks amazing. So good luck and enjoy.